Hello everyone. Thanks for taking a few minutes to fill out the Mindset Survey. To assure it is filled out correctly and you understand each statement and how you should respond, I'm going to guide you through each statement and/or question. First, to get started, please make sure your first and last name is written here at the top. Okay, so fill that in right now, please. Next, go over and fill in today's date. Okay. And then let me read the directions. We would like to know what you think about intelligence. Intelligence is the same thing as smartness. Here are some things people say about smartness. Tell us how much you agree or disagree by circling the answer that shows what you think. Remember, there is no right or wrong answer. We are interested in what you think. So, before we get started on the first statement, I want you to notice the ways that you can answer. There's kind of 3 ways you can answer no and 3 ways you can answer yes. Okay, and as we go over the answers, I'll kind of explain those a little bit more. So, number 1 says people cannot really change how smart they are. So once again, you're either agreeing with this statement or you are disagreeing. So this question is a little confusing because it has the word cannot. So you're either going to answer if you think that this statement, that you agree with this statement, that people cannot change how smart they are, and you're 100% sure about that answer, you're going to come and circle yes for sure. Okay? Or maybe you kind of think that's true, or that you agree with that, or maybe you think, yeah, I think that's right, but I'm not 100% sure, but it sounds correct, then you'll maybe circle the yes, maybe. However, on the other hand, when it says people cannot change how smart they are, if you disagree with that, meaning that you think that people really can change how smart they are, then you're going to circle one of the forms of the either no way, no, or maybe not. Okay, so the no way means that you're 100% sure, whereas the maybe not means you're not really sure, but you overall still disagree with that statement. Number 2, anyone can change how smart they are. If you 100% agree with that and believe that that is true, you're going to circle the yes for sure. Okay, or you're going to circle some form of the yes or the yes maybe. On the other hand, if you believe that, or you disagree with the statement, you're going to circle the no way or some form of the no. Okay, so no or maybe not means that you disagree with this statement. Okay, so mark your answer. Let's move on to number 3. People can learn new things, but they cannot get smarter. So what this statement is saying is that even though you can learn new things, it's basically saying that you believe that your brain just can't get any smarter, that you're just born that way, and even with learning new things, it can't make you any smarter. So if you believe that, or you agree with this statement, and you think that this is true, you're going to circle one of the variations of yes, depending on how confident you are in your answer. However, if you disagree with this statement, meaning that you disagree because you believe that people really can get smarter when they learn new things, then you will circle some form of the no way, no, or maybe not, depending on how confident you are in your answer. Okay, number 4. No matter how smart a person is, they can always get smarter. So once again, if you agree with that, you're going to circle some form of the yes. However, if you disagree with that, or you don't think that that's a true statement, you'll circle some form of the no. Okay, so hopefully everybody's done on that side, and let's move to okay, this back side is asking you to fill out how you feel about different aspects of school. So this is only your opinion and how you feel. So number 1, this is how I feel about school. If you absolutely love school, it's one of your most favorite things to do, then you're going to color in that really happy face. Okay? If you like school, for the most part, you think it's great, maybe you color here. Or if you just think school is so-so, maybe you're going to color in here. Or if you kind of dislike school, maybe color there. Or finally, if you really hate school, you just dread going every day, that's where you're going to color in the really, really sad face. Okay, so that's kind of what the faces mean. So once again, the really happy means that you love it. At the opposite end is a really sad, meaning you hate it. So let's go to number 2. This is how I feel about reading. So mark your answer. Let's move to number 3. This is how I feel about math. Once again, you either love it or so-so, or maybe you hate it. So fill in whatever face agrees with how you feel. Let's move to number 4. This is how I feel about my grades. So maybe if you think that, you do the best that you can, maybe you decide you'll still want to do the really happy one, because for the most part you are really happy. It doesn't mean that you're all A's. It just could mean that you feel like you do the best you can. You'd probably circle this one if you really feel like you don't like your grades at all, you're not happy about it. That's where you do the really sad one. Okay, number 5. This is how I feel about my friends. So, for example, if you feel like you have lots of friends and you're really happy with the friends that you've made, maybe you color in there. However, at the other end of the spectrum, this one, wrong coloring here. If you really feel like you don't have any friends, you really wish you had more, maybe you feel lonely a lot of the time, that's where you're going to color in the really sad face. That's what that side of the spectrum means. Okay, let's go to number 6. This is how I feel about my homework. So on this one, once again, how do you feel about it? You love homework. Maybe you understand that homework is really important. It helps your mind grow more. Then you'll probably want to circle this really big happy face. However, if you absolutely hate homework, you feel like it's of no use, it's not helping you any, you might want to go over here, or any variety in between. Okay, number 7. This is how I feel as a student. Once again, if you feel like you do the best that you can, you're really pleased with your school experience, then you'll want to circle some form of this. Or perhaps you just feel like as a student you're not pleased with your experience, you don't enjoy being a student, maybe some form in here. Or maybe you're just so-so. So mark that one. Right, finally let's go down to number 8. I know what growth mindset is. So hopefully in Boost this year you've learned some about what growth mindset is, and if you feel confident and you know what growth mindset means and you can explain it to a friend or a parent, you're going to circle the yes. Okay. However, if you have no idea what growth mindset is, you haven't learned about it at all, you don't even know what that word means, you're going to circle no. Okay, the kinda, if you circle that, that means that, yeah, you've heard those words mentioned, you kind of know what they mean, but maybe you don't know it well enough to be able to explain it to somebody. That's when you circle the kinda. Okay, the last 2 questions really easy. Did you attend Boost last year? Yes or no. Even if it was only for a few days or a few weeks, you'll circle yes. No means you absolutely never even went to Boost last year. And then finally, please circle the grade you are in. So are you in 2nd grade right now, or are you in 3rd grade? All right, you're all done. Thank you so much for your time in getting this done.